student from the Palangkaraya State Islamic Institute of Religion or IAIN Palangkaraya. I'm from the Tantri's English Study Program, majoring in language, and I'm currently in 5th semester. In this video, I will discuss some things about the public speaking. The first one is the importance of public speaking. Public speaking is one of the most important and most creative forms of communication. There are many reasons why public speaking is important, but the three that we believe to be most significant are: the first one is to win over the crowd, an important skill to have in business and especially in the public relations arena. In the skill of persuasion or the ability to win over the crowd, inside and outside the workplace. The power of persuasion can carry you far, and all start by honing those public speaking skills. Mastering public speaking results in increase in confidence, and with that, a cool and collective presence in front of an audience. Of course, it is imperative to be knowledgeable about the subject you're presenting. But beyond that, when making a persuasive speech of any kind, including a sales pitch to a client, you need to be prepared to answer the objection and to speak with poise. The second one is to be motivate public, to motivate people. A great public speaker tends the power to motivate his or her audience to do something, stop doing something, change a behavior, or reach objective. But carry in idea forward, you must be able and excite and enliven your peers, employees, co-workers, customers. Public speakers are leaders who are able to inspire their audience to work harder to achieve their goals. As a public speaker, your role is to influence your listener and create an environment where everyone works out ready to roll. You are not merely giving a speech in the attempt to get your audience to take a certain action. Speakers are part of the action, can convey their passion and drive. It is only enough to simply know about the issues at hand, but to make your audience share your passion. Elections have been won simply because one candidate was a better public speaker than the other. Being knowledge is a factor, of course, but more importantly, being able to arouse passion in people through skilled public speaking will motivate your audience to make a move. When people talking about having a voice in the world, they mean having an impact on the world by voicing your thoughts and your knowledge and aesthetic life. A mastery of public speaking allows you to relate to the audience and gain the trust. As a skilled public speaker, you become likable and believable, and you will be able to inspire and uncertain the crowd. And the third is to inform. The ability to inform is one of the most important aspects of public speaking. From presenting research papers and PowerPoint presentation in school, in presenting ideas and pitches to your boss or client, informative public speaking it is vital component of a successful career across all world fields. Once you have their attention, a good informative speech sharing your knowledge, a subject with an audience enhances their understanding and makes them remember you. Words long after you finish. For example, you might be asked and instruct a group of coworkers on how to use new computer software or to address your employees on company happenings. Whether it is giving demonstration or sharing an area of expertise. This form of public speaking is essential skill in today's world. Okay, the second one that I want to discuss is what skills are required for public speaking. The first is attendance take. Good speaker appear confident, friendly, enthusiastic, and energetic. This belief comes from choosing a topic you are passionate about and researching well. Your friendliness can be shown by smiling at the audience. Enthusiasm and energy will naturally follow when you enjoy a well-prepared topic. If you feel like you're making a mistake, take some time to see how speaker you admire does it. Imitate their style. The goal is to try to ever confident until you really feel confident. The second one is voice control. Voice is the main tool you will use when speaking in public. One of the key skills for improving the quality of your voice is practicing breathing from your diaphragm, not your chest. Okay? Of course, doing this will reduce the feeling of shortness of breath caused by speaking anxiety. In addition, the type of breathing will allow you more control over the pitch or quality, pitch or high or low, and the volume of your voice. And the third is body language. It's not enough to just practice how to speak to an audience. It is also important for you to consider body language and the message you are going to convey. In general, you should practice standing in a relaxed, upright posture. Your hands should be at your sides or clasped in front of your body unless you are making a movement and to emphasize the point. In addition, you should also be aware of facial expression. Facial expression must match the message to be conveyed, and the fourth is delivery. When it comes to public speaking, delivery is everything. Even if you have a great voice and good body language, your message will get lost if the audience can easily allow what you are saying. And the fifth is relationship with audience. Good speakers are in tune with their audience. Public speaking is not just standing in front of a group and speaking. Acknowledge your audience and start speaking once all eyes are on you. If you need to set up equipment, communicate with the audience and some time to keep their attention. Make good eye contact, okay? Make good eye contact with the audience, smile and nod. And the third that I want to discuss is about kinds of message in speech. There are three kinds of message in a speech. The first one is the physical message. Okay, physical message just word from the spoken language. How we stand, we hello, how we move our hands, and tone of our voice from the body language. This physical message includes four skills. The first one is posture. Okay, the way we stand. Posture is the way we stand, position our whole body. The second one is eye contact. Eye contact where you need to keep in touch with the audience hands as we speak. What are posture and eye contact? The way we stand or posture and where we look or eye contact communicate a message. This is a spoken message, but a physical message. Good posture and eye contact send and confident positive message to the audience. And then the third is gesture. Gesture is how we move our hands support our words. Gesture from the vocabulary of body language. The physical vocabulary support the words of your verbal message. And then the fourth is voice inflection. The way we change voice inflection is the way we change the tone of our voice to emphasize keywords. Why the physical message important? A good physical message sends a confident, positive, energetic, and enthusiastic message to the audience. Listen to 3 examples. The first one is stressing a word or pressure. For the example is, I have a lot of experience. And then the second one is the stressing a word or pressure. For the example, no, I have a lot of experience. And then the third is pausing before a word or pressure. For the example, no, I have a lot of experience. And then the third is visual message. In this one, visual message is picture and word, 1,000 words. Save the time, use visual. Show the audience with image. Don't just tell them with words. The visual message is important because even if you stumble over sentences, mispronounce words, or get the number wrong, the audience will still understand. And the next is the story message. The story message is the way you put your information together into a standard presentation structure. Include the first one is to the introduction. This is where you get your audience attention and preview your story. And the second one is the body. This is where transition connect your visual into a story. And the third is the conclusion. The conclusion is where you tell your audience what they remember from your story. Okay, the story message is important because people enjoy stories. People remember story. A good story message. A good story message make your presentation interesting, easy to understand, and then memorable. Okay, the last one that I want to discuss is about how to become better at public speaking. The way that we can do is the first one is master the whole audience. Take a look at the singers or at concerts. Generally, they greet the entire audience and stare at them all. Don't just say hello or deliver a presentation to just one section of the audience. Make all audience feel connected to your personally, and use introductory words that make the audience feel valued and cared for. And then the second one is master the emotion of the audience. A good speaker will try to recognize the emotion of the people present on the topic he is talking about. A way to explore those emotions is to convey your expression with an image, illustration, story, or video. They can grab their attention. And then the third is repeat the important thing. Of course, you want to the message that is being discussed. with the important point. Repeat the important points that the audience need to remember by repeating the sentence in the middle or at the end. By repeating it several times, the audience will realize the point of the message. And then the fourth is connect topic with audience motivation. Okay, after the audience is interested in a topic, try to discuss their motivation for coming to the event. Especially, this will make the audience feel engaged with the conversation, and certain listener, your audience will feel closer and closer to your when your presentation or talk contains humorous illustration, humor, or anecdotes. Incorporate humor when speaking in public so that listeners feel more relaxed and pleased. And then the five is tell them about the cues of the conversation. At the beginning of the presentation, tell the audience what they will get from what is said. Do not expect them to listen well if they are not given clear directions. When they know what they are going to hear, they generally want to be more involved and not ignore you. Okay guys, I think that's all of my explanation in this video about the public speaking. I said thank you for your watching and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.